Welcome back, everybody, to True North Hockey for some more Canadian action. Scheifele pounces on the loose puck. He's away, and he's going to make no mistake there. Jets up by 2. They're going to end up getting it done in regulation. Just in case you weren't aware, though, they are still a bottom 10 team. Here in Ottawa, the Sharks and the Sens play a good old back-and-forth hockey game. One team scores, and the other one responds right after. For example, right here, Raff buries the puck in front. Sens have to do a way better job there, by the way. And then right after, the former Shark Fabian Zetterlund unloads a bomb to tie the game back up. This is where the Sens take over.
Across the 20, score! Time, shoot, score! Drops it back, cut the shot, score! Moves in, score!
Big win for them. That puts them 3 points out of a playoff spot. Looking to hold on to their playoff spot are the Montreal Canadiens, who look to be struggling here against the creativity of the Anaheim Ducks. But the Habs are known for their comebacks.
Leaving in, one-time draft, score! Up ahead, Caulfield, score! Nick Suzuki, race shot, score!
And just like that, the Montreal Canadiens have the lead.
Their 4-game road trip in front, score! Works it across, backhand try, score!
And just like that, the Montreal Canadiens have lost. 2 points, clear of a playoff spot still, but they need to start building a lead. The Toronto Maple Leafs find themselves against a potential cup contender here in Minnesota. Do an excellent job of putting themselves up by 3 in this game. Unfortunately, though, in the span of just 23 seconds, that lead goes from 3-0 to 3-2. Now, you notice they haven't blown the lead, and the only reason for that is Anthony freaking Stolar takes away a sure goal. The Leafs bury the empty netter, and they get the win. Only 10 points out of a playoff spot now. Quick start here in Edmonton. Draisaitl turns and fires, sends Kapanen alone, but he cannot beat the post. McDavid puts the Jets on, gets the D-man to reach, and they are off to the power play. And it's McDavid again, burning his man, sliding it across through the seam to Draisaitl, who delivers the surgical finish. It doesn't get more accurate than that. Here comes Connor again, slides it over to Matty Savoie. That's 2-0 Oilers, and that's 2 assists for Connor. Better Svechkov sends a knuckle on, it fools Connor Ingram, and now we've got a game. Kitchen sink time for the Preds. Stamkos rings the iron. McDavid sends it up to Hyman, and that's game. 3 assists for McDavid as they sit just 2 points back of the division lead. Lone game tonight, and it's the Flames we are forced to endure. But hey, they open up the scoring with a nice passing play. Great movement on display here, and the Flames have a 1-0 lead. Then they give up a breakaway to like the worst person to give up a breakaway to, and now it's tied. They would score again later in the second to make it 3-2, but the Red Wings proved to be too much to handle tonight. The Flames fall 5-2 and stay second last in the league. The Maple Leafs are already losing. What a shocker. Power play goal for the Islanders. Cal Ritchie finds Braden Shen in front. It's 1-0. Here's the second power play goal. Stetcher covers the passing lane this time, but now Cal Ritchie is all alone in front. He buries it in tight. It's 2-0 now. Lorentz gets a goal, his first in 25 games or so. It's been a while for him, and the Leafs continue with the tank with a solid 3-1 loss. Already down by 1 here. If the Bruins win this, they will take the Habs' third place spot in the Atlantic, so it's a good thing Captain Nick Suzuki buries this one in tight then. Caulfield with the patience at the line. Suzuki, beautiful finish in tight. We have life here in Montreal. 2 Habs get caught up high, nobody covering the Bruin down low, and the Canadians find themselves down by 1 again, but probably not for long.
Lane Hudson, shaking off the checks, making some space. Hudson, race shot, tip, score!
The amount of space Hudson creates with his edge work here is a thing of beauty. Sends it on. Anderson with the tip. It's off to OT, where
dishing, Suzuki, waits, shoots, tipped up, score!
Cole Caulfield is now a 40-goal scorer. The Habs get the much-needed win against a divisional rival to cap off an electric night in Montreal. The Jets and Preds played a game. They lost 4-3 in a shootout. Not very electric. The Oilers are going to be without Leon Draisaitl for the rest of the season. That's a huge blow for them. Let's see how they respond.
And grabbed by Henry. And a save made. Rebound. Will take a shot. Save made. The Delta rebound score.
Well, I'd say they're going to be just fine then. And finally, to end off a busy night, we head to Vancouver. EP40 breaks a long goal drought. Power play one-timer, he still has it. He puts another one on, and it's good. Can't buy one in 21 games, but now he's got 2 in under 21 minutes. It's just how it goes sometimes. Marco Rossi, noted part of the Hughes trade, finds himself alone in front. He finishes it off 3-1 for Vancouver, and they were not done there. This time it's Atu Ratu who's gonna find himself alone in front, and just like Rossi, he makes no mistake. The Panthers then vacate the front of the net again 3 times in one game, and this time the beneficiary is Drew O'Connor. 5-2 win for the Canucks on home ice. The Ottawa Senators have a rare off night tonight. They get run over by the Caps here in Washington. Connor Zary opens up the scoring early here on home ice. Strome sells the shot, slides it down low, and Zary does the rest. Blues turn it over, ball keeps it in, Pospisil buries, but hang on. The Blues challenge for offside, and I mean, it is offside, so it stays 1-0. Puck's bouncing everywhere. Zary knocks it down over to Sharangovich. Bang, that's 2-0, except no, it's not. The Blues challenge for a high stick. That is obviously a high stick, and so back to 1-0 we go here again. Snuggerud to Holloway. Puck goes right through Cooley, and it's 1-1. But the Flames get it back. Backlund over the line across to Farabee. 2-1. Oh no, never mind. This one is also offside. Back to 1-1 we go, which brings us to the shootout. Farabee comes in, beats Hofer. Devin Cooley keeps Snuggerud out, and it's Matt Gritton for the win, and he gets it. Flames win 2-1 in a game that they scored 4 goals in. Sorry, Jets fans, another day with the picture treatment. 6-1 loss tonight to the Bruins. Cleven finds Pinto with a stretch pass, and that shorthanded beauty puts the Sens back even in this game. But then Braden Shen gets the Isles a lead right back as this one-timer ends up going right through James Reimer. The Sens get it right back again. The puck is thrown on, it's chaos in front, and Fogle finds it and buries. And then in the dying seconds,
Vince, long race shot, bounces back in front on the line. Kachuk scores!
Put the puck on net and good things will happen. Brady Kachuk wins it for the Sens with 10 seconds left. Massive win to keep them in the playoff hunt. The Habs power play goal here opens up the scoring. Slavkovsky in the slot goes top shelf. That's 1-0, but Patty Kane throws it on net. It hits off of something in front, and we're tied yet again. Mike Matheson overskates the puck. DeBrincat buries on Dobish, and unfortunately that costly error cost them the game tonight. Good old-fashioned Stanley Cup final rematch. Both of these teams aren't really good right now, especially the Oilers, who can't even muster a goal in this one. They get shut out 4-0. And then to end off the night, the Vancouver Canucks get demolished by the Tampa Bay Lightning 6-2. Tank Watch is on, but don't tell the players because they just simply are not interested. Robinson goes upstairs on the penalty shot, and then Johnny Toronto a minute later answers right back. Incredibly strong play to get past Slavin and get the puck to the net through Brandon Bussey, and we have a tied-up game. And then it's a shorthanded beauty from Keandre Miller. He throws the moves on, beats wall, low glove, and the Canes have the lead. And it looks like they're actually going to take this one in regulation, but William Nylander has other plans.
Shelley recovers. Nylander off the boards to the net. Scores!
He does not care about your tank. The man still wants to win games. What a power move there. Off to OT we go. Nikishin just walks in, rips a beauty past Joseph Wall, and the Leafs tank continues, but, I mean, they do pick up the 1 point, unfortunately. While one team continues their tank, the other decides to sabotage it completely. I mean, not completely. They are still second last in the league, but hey, if they keep playing like this, they could gain some spots in the standings. Alrighty, we've got a lot of important games to talk about from Saturday, and I'm sorry, Jets fans, this one is not one of them. Although entertaining, it's kind of pointless, seeing as though the Jets would have to leapfrog 3 teams to try and make the playoffs at this point. I mean, they do get 1 point in this one, and every little bit helps, but I've officially written them off for this season, and you should too. Playoff implications here in Montreal, let's dive in. Lane Hudson gets himself in some hot water, turns the puck over, and then Emil Heineman throws the moves on. He gives the Isles the lead. Puck ramps jumps up off of Fowler into the air, and Schaefer, you can't do that. I mean, points for creativity, but yeah, that's not gonna count. What will count, though, is this blast off the one-timer from Alex Newhook. We're all tied up here. Habs get a power play, and there he is. Cole Caulfield goes upstairs from a ridiculous angle. Way too much space up there by Sorokin's head, and this man cannot stop scoring. He puts the Habs ahead. Not for long, though, because Matty Schaefer actually scores one that will count. Upstairs off the one-timer on the power play. What a talent and what a game we have here in Montreal. Caden Gooley, puck on net. It hits off of something, throws Sorokin off completely, and the Habs take the lead. And then it's more for Montreal. Suzuki dumps the puck in, gets on the forecheck, reverses it for Caulfield. He finds a wide open Slavkovsky. 5-3 and 6-3 now, as this time it's Slavkovsky to Caulfield, his second of the night, as the Habs start to run away with it. Mr. Saturday Night gets the hat trick. He's got 43 on the year, and 19 of those are on a Saturday. They have played 19 games on a Saturday, by the way. Every time it's a Saturday, Caulfield scores at least one goal. Insane game from him and the Montreal Canadiens as they collect a important 2 points. 5 points back from a playoff spot, and they pile it on early here. Stutzla right through wall, 1-0. Then here comes number 2. Never mind. Ridley Gregg has a stick in the sky, so that's no bueno. Back to 1-0 here. Not to worry, those Sens fans, they get the second back. Giroux finds the loose puck in front. He deposits it. That's 2-0 Sens. Warren Fogle puts it on. It goes in off of Benoit, and now they're up by 3. Leafs show some life. Tavares and Cowan play catch. Tavares beats Allmark, and unfortunately, they end up letting the Leafs right back into the game here as Benoit's shot has Allmark swim in, and Cowan puts the rebound in off of him. It's a 1-goal game. It would not stay that way for long, though, because Amadio buries the puck as it bounces to him off the boards. It's 4-2, and here comes 5. Gregg goes around wall, and Sens pick up the massive 2 points to stay in the playoff hunt, and the Leafs continue their tank. The Canucks lost 3-1 to the Blues. Nothing special to cover there. And to end off the night, we throw to Edmonton, where the Oilers are currently down 3-1 to the Tampa Bay Lightning. The Lightning then very literally throw the puck into their own net, and now it's a 1-goal game. Tampa then abuses the Oilers on the forecheck. Nikita Kucherov is left all alone in front, and that is 3-2. That's your game winner. The Oilers end off the week 3 points back of the division lead. What a division that is. There you go, ladies and gents. Another week of hockey is in the books. Let us know who surprised you this week in the comments below. If you liked the video, feel free to click that like button, hit subscribe while you're down there. Turn on the notifications so you don't miss next week's video.